Tara Jacobson, Marketing Artfully and Paperly people. So today we're going to be talking about the updated Etsy SEO sheet. If you have purchased this in the past, I have free updates for life. Email me, tara@marketingartfully.com, and I'm more than happy to send you out the new copy. So, Marmalead that I use for most of my research totally changed how they do things in an amazing way, but it meant I had to change my sheet and my thought of how I'm getting keywords. So before, I really feel like I would use the other keywords that people used, cross my fingers, hope they would work, and now we can actually target specific keywords that are higher or lower in actual rankings. And I'll give you an example of this. Let me go ahead and pull up. So doing the search for light switch covers, I always call them switch plate covers, or I call them light switch covers, and they're switch plate covers. But if I do a little comparison, and this would be my primary keyword, like you look at the item and you go, oh, that's a unicorn bookend. Oh, that's a pendant necklace. Oh, that's a light switch cover. And then I do the different iterations. So come to find out that most of the world calls them switch plate covers. So if I was doing switch plate cover or switch plate covers, I can see that I would definitely want switch plate covers because there's 6 times more searches. So bink, we get rid of that one. If we do light switch cover or versus light switch covers, twice as many searches, much better engagement. Think. So now I have my 2 primary keywords. I would say this one, light switch cover, would be my first, and then switch plate covers would be my second. So I would come over here and I would do light switch cover, switch plate covers, right? And then I would go into Marmalead and do the search for those. So you're going to do search and do light switch cover. I would pause, but as soon as I pause, it comes up. There you go. Okay, so this is the one that I really thought was going to be good. And what I'll do is I'll go through, you'll see that these go with number of searchers, engagement, competition, shops competing. I will put a link below this video to kind of how to use Marmalead. I don't think we want to go through all that right now. But you'll just fill those forms in with those. Now, I don't just use Marmalead. You can use your actual Etsy. So say I was doing light switch covers, I would do light switch covers plates, light switch plates. Ooh, light switch plates. I would definitely have plates in there. It's kind of an amalgamation of the other ones. But here we go, nursery, tropical, Disney, vintage, cabin. So I would fill those all in here. Cabin, vintage, tropical, things like that. Okay, now we want to start thinking about who keywords. And what who keywords are, gift for teens, brand name, wedding, brides, like who uses this? And I would say, let's say we're going to do nursery, switch plate covers. We would do gifts for new moms, right? So it could be gifts for new moms. For me, it could be designer, vintage, like people who are looking for that. What keywords are what is it? So is it a silver switch plate cover? Is it boho style? Is it mid-century? Is it Victorian? Romantic? Is it made out of amethyst? Is it cute? Is it girly? Is it you can't use shabby chic, but is it cottage chic? I would use those. What we're trying to do is we have our 2 primary keywords that are functionally saying what it is. And now to get more views, we have to make sure that we're using other keywords that are going to draw people in. And where is it going to be used? Like, is it going to be a festival, a party, kitchen, man cave? We know nursery, so we might put nursery. We know that baby's room, right? So if we're doing a nursery one, baby's room, man cave, if it's more of a butch one. I get a lot of views from designers who are looking for a, things to put in a man cave. Okay, adjectives. Here's where you're going to start doing what color is it? Silver. What size is it? Light switch cover size. That's a very specific one. I wouldn't use that. Shape. I would, like a lot of times it does have a shape. Roses. It has flowers on it. Synonyms. Here we go. It could have been, if it's flower, it could be flower, floral, leaf, all those things that you can put in there. I'm functionally just trying to generate keywords from the item that I wouldn't necessarily think of. This is all about how can I get really good keywords, and then I go back and I search them and figure out what's going on. So actually, this is kind of a cool tip. Like I said, I don't do everything there. If you go to thesaurus.com and you type in flower, it's going to give you all kinds of different blossom, verb, cluster, posy. So people might be looking for posy. If we go to posy, it could be they're looking for bouquet, corsage, flower. Let's try something else. Romantic. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it will. Enchanting, fairy tale. So for fairy tale bedroom, things like that. You could start thinking along those lines. Okay. Now, here we go. Marmalead will give us the bargain, mid-range, and premium price. And I like to put those in there so that I have that as an idea. The top 3 materials you get right here. Materials. You can also do this, if you're not using Marmalead, you can do this by doing an Etsy search. So light switch cover. Let's not click on these top ones because people would be charged for an ad. And you can literally just go here, see what materials, cast iron, paper, plastic, vinyl, cast iron, paint, sealer. You can look them up that way and just kind of get a feeling for where they are. Top 5 categories, same thing. Let's do it the hard way first. So we're going to go down here, home and living, home decor. See how they're in uppercase? We got home and living, home decor. We have home and living, home decor. So we literally know that that's the category they go into, right? Easy way to do it is over here, housewares, lighting. Oh, look at that. That makes more sense, actually. And then housewares, home decor. When you're looking at, don't forget, when you're looking at people's Etsy listings, you're just going by what some schmo like yourself is thinking, as opposed to what is actually working. And I think that we could definitely say that for switchplate covers, housewares, lighting is a much better category than housewares, home decor. So we would do that. All right, let's get back to our sheet. Top 5 categories. Top 5 materials, top 5 categories. So we have our home and living, home decor, home lighting, and then top 10 tags. This is where we're going to put these guys down here. Just copy them over. Light switch cover, switch plate, light switch plate, outlet cover. It'll give you ideas to use. I'm just trying to get an overview flavor for it. High level category words. I get these actually not from anywhere else but from me, right? I sell a lot of switch plate covers, and so I'm going to go into my stats. I'm going to go into my listings. I'm going to click on my listing, and I'm going to look for the high level keywords that are getting searched the most. So silver teapot, silver plate tea set are really good for this one. If we're going to do I don't have any switch plate covers listed right now. But if you find that I suggest that you should get different kinds of things that all are a little matchy-matchy. I sell a lot of copper teapots. Lots of copper teapots. And so this would be really good for me. Copper kitchen, rustic teapot. I know for sure that's one. I would put those right here. in my high-level category keywords. And I'm getting those from my actual Etsy stats and then a little note area. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Marketing Artfully.